Because humor's really at the heart of a lot of empathy and character building and character interaction,
Right,
isn't it?
that's
Yeah?
exactly right. That's why Abbott and Costello meets Frankenstein. You know that film?
Yeah.
Not only is it the best Abbott and Costello film, it's the best Universal monster film and it's the only one that's actually scary. I mean, when I was a kid, there were a couple of scenes in that movie where I jumped, even though it's Abbott and Costello, because Abbott and Costello are like realer people
absolutely.
than David Manners and all those stiffs who were in, the original Dracula and Frankenstein and whatnot, because they're funny. You go, oh, they're relatable.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. That's exactly it. Yeah. They're humanized.
Right.
And you really humanized a lot of Transformers characters too. Did you ever get any real pushback from Hasbro? Did they ever say, or your script editor say, the story editor say it's too much?
Hasbro, boy, it was no, it was almost the other way around. I actually got pushed it like in Kremzik. Yeah. They were pushing me. They said, have some bit where the little energy demon like rips some wires out of the wall at the Autobot headquarters, and tears them and stuffs them in his mouth and sucks the energy out of them. And I went, are you out of your... This is a show... 5-year-olds watch this show. That is what they call an imitatable act. I'm not going to suggest to a 5-year-old that he stick a live wire in his mouth, for God's sake. So actually, if anything, it was me.
You reined Hasbro
right.
in, yeah.
Most of the time, it's like if you see anything in one of my episodes that makes you sort of go, really? Like, for instance, in Girl Who Loved Power Glide, where Spike is working the drill and the power drill, and he's like drilling into a piece of metal, and Astoria is talking about Power Glide, and he's big and he's shiny, and he says, yeah, well, there's a few things he can't do, and he's drilling through the metal like that. And then the drill breaks, okay? I was like, they're never going to do this. They did it. Seriously, I put that in for me. I said, there is no frickin' way they're ever going to put this on the air. But they put it on the air. The one thing that they toned down was the death of Orion Pax and War Dawn, where in the original script, you see, they get as far as Megatron shooting him in the shoulder. And in the original script, that kind of like dislocates his arm, and Megatron then grabs his arm, rips it from his body, whips it over his head, and decapitates him with it. That was the one, but I just, I knew I was overwriting, but that is the one time where I wrote something where it was like, oh, they'll never do this. Actually, they didn't do it. Good, But it was probably to save on animation at the end of the day. but yeah, that was the only time. But nobody ever said, no, you go too far, sir. They were just like, it's good. Does it have the toys in it? Great, go. It's in production. That's all they cared about.